see them. They are not mirages. They are not illusions. I do have the two most nefarious people that I personally know live on the stream with me. To the right, I got Mr. Nefarious himself, landlord from Alabama. And if he's from Alabama, he is not trustworthy. And
Wow.
I got my big cousin, West Coast Cowboy in the middle. And just if he related to me, you damn sure can't trust him at all. So I just want to get that out there. But how y'all boys doing today, man?
Well, look, if you can't trust people related to you, we damn sure can't trust you either. Then. So that's what we gonna go and get that up out of there.
Kenny's like trust a complete stranger. That'll do it.
he ain't come out the gate with a diss track. That boy that off the chain with it. Shout out to the SBG, the spin back gang, man. Shout out to all the people rocking with us, man. Let's go.
Hey, man. And I appreciate hey, listen, Facebook, I'm trying to get up. Y'all know I got to do a bunch of weird stuff to even get up on live, man. So give me a couple minutes, Facebook. I'm coming. But what's up, everybody that's live on YouTube right now that's watching? I appreciate everybody for thumping with your boy West Coast. I am going to be live this week. Come on. Come on. I will be live. Let me see. Let me see if it's going to let me go live right now. Cowboy, what is this? Cowboys UnCut?
Yes, Cowboys UnCut.
UnCut. Live. Yes. We in there. All right, so yeah, man. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like I be having to pee. I be having this anxiety, like this deep down anxiety of just like, oh my God. And then when I see I can go live, it just dissipates, man. Like, so for y'all folks that be saying we take this stuff way too serious, yes, we do take this much too serious. I be having many heart attacks until I see live on my screen, bro. Like I might low-key die on live. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I might be 87 years old.
We gonna rebuke that. We gonna rebuke that.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, listen to me. If you're a content creator, you can't tell me you don't be having little mini heart attacks when you hit that live button and you hear that we are not available on your page. You be like, oh my God,
what's going on?
Exactly. Trust me, bro. Mess your whole day up, bro.
What's
some bad Wi-Fi mess your whole day up, bro.
Yeah, real talk.
You be thinking Facebook they got you. Like, man, I told them I wasn't gonna do that no more, and they got me.
Facebook, the most petty people in the world, man.
They petty. No, there's not. We are live and they can hear you, landlord.
Hey, they already got me out of
Don't listen to him, Facebook. My views are not his views.
Yes, they are. We had a discussion off camera.
Hey, but real quick, salute to everybody in the liquor store showing love, man. I see Israel Madrid in the building, Michael Autry helping us practice manifestation with the 6 volcanoes, the original people helping us practice manifestation with the 6 championship trophies, Justin Kitchen doing the same, Michael Lockhart, Etta Lockhart, Dak owns Filthy, Cry Eagles Cry. Yes, he does. And hey, everybody that's listening and tapping in, y'all know the proper procedures when y'all go live with y'all content creators, man. First and foremost, when you slide in the building, make sure y'all hit that like button. The more likes we get, the more that will help us manipulate this algorithm. Because they be trying to hate us out, man. Facts. Like Facebook be out here taking pages. YouTube be out here instigating. They be out here trying to
channels out.
Snatching channels, shadow banning. So you want to help us fight, the powers that be, hit that like button. And just like the folks in the liquor store with me, we do practice manifestation, and all that means for the folks that are not familiar with that word. And we're gonna make some stuff happen by sheer willpower. So if you want the Dallas Cowboys to win their 6th championship this year, I need you to share the content 6 times, and I need you to drop 6 emojis. It's that simple. So if you down with the cause, man, I need to see 6 emojis in the chat box. I need y'all to share the content 6 times.
Hey, listen to me. You know Facebook foul when they shadow block you. When they basically say we're gonna block you, but we're not gonna tell you. You know you wrong, bro.
It's crazy.
Be lying.
What if your lady shadow divorced you? Like everywhere you go, you be like, hey man, we ain't together. What you mean we ain't together no more?
Look, y'all go out to eat it, then she just go sit at another table. Like,
yeah, you make reservations, she go sit at another table. You know what I'm saying? You go to pay the deal. She talking about, well, I only had a cup of water and my meal.
Hey. But man, y'all already know this one of the weeks right here, man. This is Op Week. This is that get back a mug type week right here, man. We need to spin back on these boys. We got to protect our home field, and we've been doing a great job of that as of late. what is 13's up 13, 14 straight where we at with it. We just going crazy at home. So how y'all feeling about attacking this Philadelphia filthy Eagles team coming into Dallas?
Well, my personal opinion is they suck on the defensive end, regardless of who they just added, because as it stands right now, they're 24th in scoring defense. They're allowing 24 points per game, and in the last 3 games, they're allowing 31 points on average. So it's not like they're on this blazing hot streak. Even in the games they won, they've been getting their ass told loose. Buffalo scored over 30 points against them. The 49ers dropped the 40 burger on them at their own crib. So, I imagine them coming to Dallas, us being the more well-rested team, we'll have an advantage there. And our offense is clicking. Even in the game that we lost, Dak Prescott was magnificent. CD Lamb was magnificent. The passing game has excelled. And listen, Jake Ferguson has come on a little bit in these past couple of weeks. He's been having a good showing. One of the biggest weaknesses of the Philadelphia Eagles is their linebacking core. Right, that's why they went out there and recruited Shaq Leonard. And this is one thing I will tell you about Shaq Leonard. He used to be able to cover before he had the back surgeries, before he had the other things. You look at his
he was a top 3 linebacker in football when he was healthy. He was a top 3 linebacker in football.
Yeah, he was one of them. He made all those all-pro selections for a reason. But ever since then, since he lost some of his athletic ability, he has been somewhat of a liability in pass coverage. Right, we played some better coverage linebackers this year. Like Fred Warner, all those guys, we played some better coverage linebackers this year than we will in Shaquille Leonard. I still would, if they leave him on the field every snap, I still would try to exploit him. I just seen Mike McCarthy draw a play to get Bobby Wagner on Brandon Cooks in coverage. We can do similar things like that against the Philadelphia linebacking core. We really get.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you though. I don't even think he's not gonna listen. I think Cowboys need to tailor. Right? Yeah, Cowboys need to tailor their expectation down, like as far as him right now, because he wasn't gonna play for us on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
Yeah, like even
only way I feel like it's possible if he's familiar with the defensive coordinator, either he's
not at the middle linebacker position. Not at the middle linebacker position. They're not.
I feel like it'll be rushed. It'll be rushed regardless of how they do it.
Yeah, but you gotta say it like this. Like it's not gonna happen. Like it's not if he does play, it will be in a backup facility. Because you got to think like this: when he got signed, this was technically almost like a short week. So they had already, not saying they had their defensive scheme already, but your middle linebacker is almost like adding a quarterback to your offense. That's not something like if he does come in and play, it'll be like Rashad Evans. Like Rashad Evans came on the field, you didn't know he was on the field unless you just knew his number, or if you were like, "Who the fuck is 32?" You know what I mean?
Right.
Like. That's how you're going to see him, but there's no way that like, especially, everything he had to go through. I doubt that he's ready for this. I believe he does play. I believe he is going to get some sprinkles because I think that teams get up for the Dallas Cowboys. And to be honest with you, I'm going to tell y'all this, just so nobody will ever challenge my football acumen or my football knowledge. I do believe that was a good sign for the Eagles. I think it was a good signing for you guys. I think it would have been a good signing for us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not one that's about to sit up here and start talking about every negative thing about a player that I was just making videos about how I wanted and who I know would have been. But at the same time, I wasn't expecting for him. If he would have signed for the Cowboys, I wasn't expecting him for him to play against the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The only way I would have expected him to do is if he would have signed the very first day that we brought him in, because starting that day, we had 10 days. And I'm going to keep it real. I think that was kind of the telltale of why I knew that the Cowboys weren't going to sign him. Because you got to see it like this. Regardless of the money, we had the best avenue for him to get on the field the fastest. Because when he came and saw us, we didn't play again for 10 days. Mm-hmm. So if he would have signed with the Dallas Cowboys right then, he would have played for us. You got to think like this. He waited until the Philadelphia game was already over. So now they're already in a regular week schedule. So no, I think he might get a uniform, but he won't be like funneled into their offense and to their defense. Until next week.
Yeah, I'm ready to
see him in that playoff game we have to play.
I'm ready.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Everybody keeps on thinking this is an attack on the Cowboys. Bro, the Philadelphia Eagles don't give a damn about the Cowboys. They did this to beat the 49ers. The Eagles, I'm gonna tell you this right now. The Eagles, their mindset is not the Cowboys. You wanna know why? Because they already beat us. Just being real with you. They did this specifically as an attack on the 49ers, a team that dog walked them. And let's just be real. If the 49ers would have had their starting quarterback last playoff season, who's to say the Eagles would have beat them?
They wouldn't have beat them, in my opinion.
You got to think they barely beat them with a third-string quarterback.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have beat them.
They're gonna lose the Purdy in there, in my opinion. What were you gonna say, landlord?
I was just about to say I'm ready to match up against these boys, man. It's been a few weeks. You know, we've been working our way back towards this. We made those custom mistakes to lose the game against the Philadelphia Eagles the last time on their home field. So, like, I feel better about being at home. I feel like we can take on anybody at home. And shout out to Mr. Dono Holmes for the $10 cash out too, man. I appreciate it.
I gotta go through something real quick. Hey, I'm going to the Cowboys versus Eagles game this week. Shout out to Cowboys Experience. I mean, not Cowboys. Shout out to Cowboys 915 Tours for bringing me out. Appreciate you guys. And also, man, I got a raffle that's going on. I'm giving away an autographed Trevon Diggs jersey. The raffle is only $10. The raffle is only $10 to entry. You can enter as many times. You got an Eagles game or Cowboys versus Eagles in the Cash App or wherever you put it at. But Cowboys versus Eagles, so I know what it is. But everybody, the Cash App is West Coast 1482. It's only $10. And like I said, I'm giving away an autograph. I'm giving away 3 gifts actually. The winner's gonna get an autographed Trevon Diggs jersey, and then the second place and third place, they're just gonna get a wearable jersey. I'm just gonna pull your name, and then whatever jersey I have in your side, you can pick whatever jersey you want. You know what I'm saying? So 3 people gonna get a jersey. The raffle is only $10, $10, and you get 3 chances to win. You know what I'm saying? $10 and you get 3 chances to win. Remember, first place is the ultimate winner is going to win an autographed Trevon Diggs jersey, and then 2 people right behind him are just going to win wearable Cowboy jerseys of your choice that I have in stock. So I'll just say I got a large. This is what I got in large. Bing, 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 bing. You tell me what jersey you want, I'm gonna send it to you. So you got 3 winners, 1 raffle. All you got to do, and guess what? To get entered in all 3, all you got to do is send $10. That's it. And the entry, you can win. You can only win once. But you can win either one.
Indeed, and yeah, I got a raffle going on over here.
I ain't got my cousin got a raffle too. And in your raffle, you're gonna be at the same game, right? For the Eagles game, right?
No, you remember this is a raffle for the Detroit Lions. This is
I was gonna say he was the one to raffle for me. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. This is a raffle for the Detroit Lions game where Jimmy Johnson's going to the Ring of Honor. It's $5 a pop for raffle entry. So if you want to enter, either hit $Henny the more, or you can send through Super Chat or Super Stickers. He said, I'll be down there to shout out to HTM for the raffle. Yeah, matter of fact, Michael Autry won the tickets already to the Dallas Cowboys versus Eagles game from me. So that was one
okay, that's what I was getting at. So then Michael Autry, 909-301-7804. Hit my line, bro.
Yeah, Michael Autry already going. He already won that ticket, and then this is a new raffle for this other game. So
yeah, Michael, inbox me, my boy. You can. I'm going to the Des Bryant 88 tailgate, and you can definitely come kick it with your. You can kick it with me at the tailgate. I'm with it. Hey, real quick, last thing, real quick. I got jerseys. Y'all know I got jerseys. All the jerseys are $80. I got my big jerseys. Is what happened. I'm having a problem coming in right now. I'm having a problem. They're just taking forever. Those are sizes 5X through 10X. I know I got some big Cowboy fans that's mad at me right now, but it's gonna come. Stop tripping. You know what I'm saying? But everybody other than that, I got size small through 3X, which are $80. Hit my inbox. I got you. Hit my inbox. I got you. Small through 3X, $80. And then right now, while we have this pause, I need everybody right now to hit everybody's Cash App. I need you to hit that Kenny Demore Cash App. Hit it right now. Hit it right now. You need to make sure you hit it. Why? Because you need to get involved in the entry. You need to get involved with the entry. Listen to me. Every single person that's on this live right now has a regular day job. And guess what they're doing? We are on lunch breaks, or we are literally sitting here while other people get our stuff prepared. So when we get off this live in 40 minutes, we can go right out the door and go right to work. Henny is literally on his lunch break right now. He didn't already work 6 hours at job, and he is on his lunch break. Landlord right now is looking at the clock. Why? Because he knows that he has to leave exactly 27 minutes so that he can be at work on time. I got to pick my kid. I'm a business owner, but guess what? My other phone, reason why I'm on my phone is because my other phone is blowing up because I can't take customers to 11. Why? Because we are here. You feel me? So I need you guys to support that. Support that. Hit that Cash App. Hit it more. Hit that Cash App, landlord. I can't. What's the numbers again? I always see the little square.
723.
Huh?
723.
723. Hit that Cash App, and then you already know my Cash App. West Coast. I didn't even put it in the damn thing. Yes, it did. West Coast Cowboy 14. West Coast 1482. Hit that Cash App and reciprocate the love, man. And anybody that sends a Cash App right now, I'm about to show you. I'm about to give y'all some special love. So hit it. Let's go.
All right. So, landlord, what were your thoughts about
I don't know what section. I haven't got my ticket yet. I don't know what section I'm in.
What were your thoughts about matching up against the Philadelphia Eagles, man? What were some things you wanted to exploit in this
offense or
matchup?
defense?
You can go either way, my boy.
You know, I say, I like to see our matchup on offense. Like I said, we need to exploit their second level. I like to see Turpin get a little more involved. I put Turpin in the backfield and put some stress on some of these linebackers, you know what I'm saying? Flex them out to the slot and exploit their middle of the field because I feel like they're vulnerable right there. Of course, CeeDee Lamb matching up against anybody on their secondary, I feel comfortable about that. I feel, that he can dominate in that type of situation. And, I think we could probably get the run game going this time, man, because they got a lot of pass rushers. And, I feel like we can exploit the outside runs, though, not the interior runs. Like, we need to, I'm damn near ready to just chunk that out the gate. Because I feel like it's every time we do a toss to the outside or a pitch to the outside of any kind, you get 10 yards. So why we don't do it more often? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why we just trying to force ourselves and run our head into the wall to run up the A gap for some reason. Like, that seems egotistical to me. Like, you trying to prove to people you can run through the A gap when you're not doing it effectively. So I'd rather we just run to the outside because, look, they got good interior players and a good front seven D line, but they linebackers ain't really up to par like that. So you can exploit.
That's why they signed them. They signed the linebacker because they needed a linebacker.
Yeah, you can exploit them on outside runs like that.
Hey, real quick, if you need a jersey, 909-301-7804, just text me or inbox me when the call when this is over. If you need treat, either way, you can do the same thing. Just inbox me. I know YouTube is hard to find an inbox. 909-301-7804. That's my direct phone number. You inbox. If you text me, I got you. Just my thoughts is, man, I'm ready to get this thing on because, it's going to be the whole world is going to sit their ass back for a minute. Cowboys beat the Eagles on Sunday. Like, it's going to be a lot of teams. It's going to be a lot of expectations, a lot of stuff that folks been talking that just kind of come to a head real quick. And it's crazy because this is how it always is for the Eagles. Like, the Eagles, hey, shout out to my boy Donald Holmes for the $10 and shout out to Miss Wendy for the $10. You guys both have two entries into the jersey raffle.
Indeed. And shout out to Donald Holmes on my end as well for the $10.
Yeah, salute. Hey, listen, if you sent money for a jersey, you ain't got to remind me. I got y'all orders, man. You know what I'm saying? We got all the orders are in there. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that these are just shout outs for people who are sending today. Not for people who sent last week, but just people who are sending today. All right. But yeah, my thoughts on it is this, man. Like, the Eagles always start out with so much opportunity and they win 2 games in a row and they're instantly Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? We've been playing just as good as them. And it feels like we always have to play from like our account was negative when we woke up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't get to start over from the new year. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should have been looked at the same way. Now, obviously the Eagles lost in the Super Bowl, but at the end of the day, their season ended in the same fashion as ours did. And that was not winning a Super Bowl. But for whatever reason, their success is given to them as in like, oh, they're doing it. But if you really look at it, there's a game between us. That's it.
That's
it.
Let me stop you real. Hey, let me stop you real quick. Little one Tony, I believe I know who this is. She said she wants to thank us and West Coast for helping get the info out on her granddaughter. They have found her granddaughter. Appreciate all the love from DC Nation. Thank God for that, man.
Thank God.
Thank God for real talk, man. So, hey, anytime there's something going on in the nation, if you got something going on with your family, you need information shared, we will not hesitate to do that. So, you never have to thank us for that, man. And also salute to Tracy Hodge. They just cashed out landlord a 10-piece. That's love right there. He said, landlord, stand tall for those Cowboys. That's love right there.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
All right, but continue though. I just had to stop the show for that. That's that's real big right there, man.
Yeah, it's what you think about it, Hen. He was basically saying like they had the biases between the two teams just because like basically the Eagles living off old bodies. How you feel about that?
Fuck the Eagles. That's how I feel about that. First and foremost, hear me out. The Dallas Cowboys, and I know will only be temporary, but if we win Sunday, we will temporarily move to the number one seed. Well, we'll move into the first
Hey,
place. In the
you,
NFC
you
East.
can say temporary, but we're saying temporary under the assumption that the Eagles are just going to win out and do it. I'm not, man. You're going to be in first place until God says otherwise. That's
Yeah.
what's going to happen.
Because what's going to happen is we're going to split with the Eagles, and we will have a better divisional record than them. So we'll be 4-1 in the NFC and East, and they'll be we'll be 4-1 in the NFC, and they'll be 3-1. So right now the Dallas Cowboys will have a better tiebreaker record right there. But if they go ahead and they sweep the rest of the season, then they'll end up in the number one seed. But that's why I said temporarily, because we still got more work to do. Because if everybody continued on from that point and won out, if Cowboys won out and Eagles won out, then they'll still get it at the end. But as of Sunday, we'll have the one seed until further notice.
Yeah, I feel like we should be able to do it, man. We gotta come to play football, man. We gotta come to play football. And like I said, a lot of people felt like the Eagles was never gonna lose. Like I'm just saying, like, hey, it's a long season, bro. It's a lot of game to be played.
Hey, I remember those years when Atlanta Falcons used to start off 7-0, 8-0, 7-1, and wouldn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, that'd be crazy shit. You remember the Pittsburgh went 11-0 one year and then they fizzled out?
I promise you, that whole
Yeah,
year,
remember that year,
I was saying they were sorry. That whole year, even when they was 11, I said these boys ain't good, bro.
Hey, but you know what, though?
I see you, my guy.
Do you remember the team? Do you remember the team that showed the NFL that they were sorry, though? We didn't even beat them. It was the Dallas Cowboys and our backup quarterback. Remember, Gary Gilbert, our backup quarterback, almost beat their ass at home.
Yeah,
indeed.
That year, that was us. Because remember, we almost beat them with a backup quarterback. We lost in like the last 2 minutes, and then they went on to lose the next 3 games. And I'm gonna tell you that happens a lot with teams. You know what I'm saying? Teams will put so much into beating the Dallas Cowboys, and then the next week just blah 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 blah. And I'm gonna tell you this right here: every football team outside of the Cowboys have had stretches this year where they didn't really play well. The Dallas Cowboys had a game. The Eagles have had stretches where they won, but they didn't play good. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Kansas City has had stretches where they're not playing good. Miami has had stretches where they're not playing well. San Francisco dropped 3 games in a row this season.
Yep. Hey, salute the Heights. Salute the Heights for the $2 super chat. He said for the $2 holler. Thank you for the love, my boy.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
But Wes ain't lying though. Like all these other teams have showed like kinks in their armors. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, the Philadelphia Eagles, their defense has been horrible all year. They got into shootouts and barely won against Sam Howell. They beat Sam Howell in 2 games by a combined 10 points. They had to win by a field goal one time, and they had to win by a last-second touchdown the other time. So it's not like they were just out here beating the shit out of teams. They lost to the Jets.
Kansas City's wide receiver clearly beat their DB. Beat their DB.
Yeah, dropped the easy touchdown. Then they lost to the Jets, without Sauce Gardner and Reed. So they lost to the Jets.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Andy? If they would have lost to Kansas City, would we be in first place right now?
Yes.
Because we would be that's actually so they're literally a drop pass away from being in second right now as you speak.
I mean, you think about all the games that they barely won. Like Kansas City was won, but even the Buffalo game, had they just went for the touchdown instead of the field goal.
That was when Buffalo was acting stupid, though. That was when Buffalo was acting stupid.
Right, we could have ended up winning that game. And also salute to Steven Backenberg for the $5 cash app, man. Thank you for the love. And that also got you another raffle entry for the Cowboys versus Lions game tickets, man. So salute to you.
To him on my end too.
Yeah, that's love right there. Said
Texas. Shout out to boy Steven, $5. Appreciate you, my guy. Steve, you got $5 more and you get entered into the Cowboys Trevon Diggs jersey raffle. And I know you lucky because you didn't win 2 of them. He's actually won 2 of my raffles in the last 2 years. He won my big Micah Parsons card raffle. He won another one too. So he a lucky Cowboy fan up here.
Hey, well, we need to take Steve to the casino with us then if it's like that.
Facts.
And
One
also,
thing you see about the Eagles, though, it seems like they just do enough. You know what I'm saying? Until it get them in trouble. And I feel like they just throw you an alley-oop in the
Bro,
beginning of the game.
I got a Packers fan who's talking about Martinez' ass. Like, what?
I feel like they just throw you a alley-oop in the beginning of the game, and you just got to take advantage of it. Like, you can't play around. You got to take full advantage, score touchdowns, because they gave us the same oop last time, and we had to kick a field goal, and crazy stuff and calls and stuff went crazy for the rest of the game. So I feel like the first half, the characteristics of the Eagles being all season is to give up a lead. You just got to be an offensive team who ain't going to take your foot out the pedal and just keep on keeping on, not letting your foot out the gas at all. I feel like we can do that at home for sure.
I mean,
shout out to Tom Jackson with the $10 that just got you another entry into the raffle. Make sure you guys hit that cash app for the raffle. Make sure you put Eagles game in there so I can get you locked in. Jerseys are $80, and then I got West Coast Cannabis on deck too, so inbox me.
Indeed, but yeah, even in that last game that we lost, they fumbled the ball 3 times, got all 3 of them ups back. That's why Paul was like they barely won against Dallas. Yeah, man, you think about it. You know, Schoonmaker got tackled right at the goal line without breaking the plane. That could also been called a pass interference. Dak Prescott, you know, big toe was out of bounds trying to run in on a 2-point conversion. I already mentioned the 3 fumbles. Right, there's a bunch of things that transpired in that game that could have swung things around for the Dallas Cowboys. I think we get those bounces in AT&T Stadium. I think we play better. I think we do force a turnover or 2. And there's a possibility that they will be playing without their starting running back. Because I don't know if he's in concussion protocol or not. I ain't really looked into it. But, you know, either way, I feel very good about our chances because, listen, we never get swept by the Philadelphia Eagles anyway. Regardless of what the hell going on, you say what you want to say. We either sweep them or we split. We do not get swept by the Philadelphia Eagles. Matter of fact,
ain't finna start.
That's never happened since Dak Prescott's been the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. He's gonna get you at least one.
Hey, shout out to my boy Steve Fox. He sent $3 cash app. Steve, you're $7 away from getting the entry into the raffle. Make sure you take care of that. I want you to win. Hey, you know, also too, man, you know, just looking at this game too, man, like, you know, I think you got to look at what team is actually, you know, I think we already talked about what team is actually playing better right now, but realistically, man, like Dak Prescott is playing at a level that is beyond, that is on it. Like it's to the point now where it's like, if you're hating on Dak, you just seem weird now. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a time at one point where if you were giving Dak any praise, you seem weird. So now it's like Cowboy fans, when you hear a guy like Aaron Rodgers come out and say, you know, a guy that the league has like, listen to me. Like, I want to know, question for a lot of you guys that swear up and down that Dak sucks. Did you guys change any of your opinion when the guy who's won like 4 MVPs comes out and says, no, it's not Patrick Mahomes. No, it's not Joe Burrows. No, it's not Jalen Hurts. No, it's not all these other quarterbacks. No, it's not Lamar Jackson, but it's Dak Prescott who is most impressive. I want to know, when you guys who've never played football before, who have never at least played at this level, hear guys who we know are the GOATs at what they do, acknowledge our little quarterback wearing number 4. How does that make you feel? Do that make you not change your opinion about your quarterback just a little? Because I know we are not saying that we have quarterbacks and we have players on opposing teams who can say positive stuff about our quarterback, and you guys watch him damn near 6 years and you still think he sucks. You like, come on, man.
I mean, listen, there were people.
Like, it's not even fashionable to hate on Dak anymore, bro. It's not fashionable. It's not the fashionable thing anymore.
Listen, there was a dude hating on Dak today in the chat box, asking if he should get $60 million next year. The man is probably going to win MVP, and we're having this discussion. You're weird. You're weird. Just
Shout out to Corey with a super stick on somebody.
Corey hit somebody with a 10-piece. It's a Sheba dog. Doing something, rolling on the floor, laughing out loud. And salute to Jay Money on my end for the $20 super. He said, shout out, fellas. Keep up the great work. Thank you for the love, my boy.
Appreciate you.
I'm about to manifest that 20 he gonna send me. Thank you, Jay, for that 20.
Hey, indeed. Hey, they got you 4 raffle entries too.
Let me manifest it for landlord too, because he ain't gonna ask. I'm gonna manifest it for landlord too. Landlord one of those. Hey, landlord one of those. He gonna look, but he gonna ask. So he want one too.
Yeah.
He want one too.
Yeah,
He not
but
gonna speak up. I will though. He won't want to.
He said drop the cash app. They actually up here. I can just take this down and you'll be able to see them. So landlords is $ landlord 723. West Coast Cowboys is West Coast 1482.
appreciate you, man. Whatever
I
you
know
do,
this,
we
Jalen.
appreciate
I mean, say, man, Jack ain't had no losing. I mean, I'm just saying, man, just
He said,
Jalen
how do
Hurts.
I know who's it going to? Who you sent it to?
Facts.
Yeah.
Corey, you sent it
But
to
I'm
West
gonna
Coast,
tell you
so
this right here.
it's going to
There was
West
once
Coast.
a time a subscriber sent me $30 for 3 entry raffles he sent me $20 for 4 entry raffles to Henny's raffle. Henny, what did I do with that $20 in the middle of your show?
Cashed after two.
Listen to me, man. Listen. At the end of the day, if it's coming in, it's coming in. You feel me? Because what I can't make up to, they gonna make up to. Whatever they can't make up, we all gonna make up to. Number one thing y'all gotta make sure is this. Y'all just need to make sure you send it. You feel me? Your job is to send it. It's like when you go to church. Don't be asking the pastor what he doing with that new Bentley out there. He got real estate on the side. You know what I'm saying? Your job is to send it. No, I'm playing.
I'm on. Yeah, so if you're on West Coast YouTube, any supers get sent to West Coast, but the cash apps are up there too. So if you want to send to individual raffles, you can also hit the cash apps, and you'll know that way. So you send to my cash app, you're sending to for my raffle, you send the West Coast cash app, you send it to his, and of course, to landlord is for him. So the corresponding cash apps for the corresponding raffles. And this man
But
says
if you mess it up, but if you mess it up, between the three of us, we make enough money where we gonna just send it to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like if it messes up, we will send it up.
Facts. And also salute the Common Sense Lab for the 5-piece on this end. He said this is the game to take the Eagles. So we must stay disciplined.
Hey, come out. Hey, real quick. Is that Corey? Is that Corey that met me at the 49er game?
Corey Vaughn.
That's who got. Hey, what up, Corey? I gave my boy Corey he got my 49er ticket. Corey had a better seat than I did.
Hey, that's real right there. He said we
at
must
the 49er game. Corey, you forever owe me a smoke. Corey had a better seat than I did at the game. I gave him my ticket. I remember. Go ahead.
No, he said we must stay disciplined on defense and remain the villain. Unleash the physical.
Hey, I love it. I just like this. This feel like this the Dak Prescott redemption tour. You know what I'm saying? Because people talk so dirty about him last year, bro.
Hey,
and
drop
Dak
those cash apps in the comment box. I got a couple people asking. And real quick, can everybody type in? He need to drop those 3 cash apps in the comment box just in case anybody's missing. Go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. It just feel like this the Dak show. This is the Dak revenge tour. He just coming, knotting up everybody who was talking down on him all last year. And now he got everybody changing their tune on him, man. And I just love it. And look, I know we don't care about MVPs, but you better believe if Dak in the MVP conversation or if he leading the MVP conversation, that means more than likely it's gonna translate to wins. If he stay in this conversation, that means we probably gonna beat Philadelphia. That means we probably gonna beat Buffalo. That means we probably gonna beat Miami. If Dak just continue to be in this MVP conversation, I believe those two things gonna be, it's gonna be a correlation with wins. So, hey, I hope he do keep being one of the top people because I feel like that's definitely gonna translate into Cowboy W's. So, hey, ball out, young Ryan, ball out, and shout out to Mike McCarthy, man.
I was hoping to say that we need to show some love to Mike McCarthy and the offense. I know they had to fine tune some shit. I know it wasn't perfect to start the season. Hey, shout out to Action Power for the 20-piece, man. Thank you for the love, and they got you 4 raffle entries. But man, I know it wasn't perfect to start, but Mike McCarthy, the one thing I love about him that makes him different from Kellen Moore is he listens to his players. Brandon Cooks comes to him, and he's been vocal about asking him to do this, that, and the third, and he implements it. They came to him.
Stubborn.
Yeah, they came to him wanting to implement more motion. They've been the team using the most motion in the NFL since week 6. This man up here using motion on damn near 80% of the damn plays. So like Mike McCarthy has shown that has been willing to fine tune his stuff. Kellen Moore said he believed in his scheme. He gonna do what the hell he's comfortable with. That what got him out the door. Over here,
and that's what's gonna get him out the. Hey, listen, I'm living in Los Angeles. He probably gonna get fired again. They're gonna fire the head coach and the offensive coordinator this year. Keep it real.
Good.
They're both gonna go out the door.
He scored 6 points against the damn Patriots. A team that we 40,
like I randomly asked a Charger fan like me, like he a Cowboy fan like me. I mean, he's like how I am about my team. Like he's really up on his team. I said, man, what's up with y'all coach? He said, the coach. Oh, we find the offensive coordinator and the head coach. I said, damn. I said, dang, only been there for a year. He said, man, what you mean?
Killing the coach killer.
Like, see, we the only team. We're like the only organization that need, like, yeah, man, he'll be better next year. Other organizations, like, what you mean? You don't need 2 years. We don't need to see this for 2 years.
one thing I do gotta say, man, we gotta stand on this. I ain't gonna lie, I think I gave Kellen a little more credit than he deserved. I said he was gonna cook in the regular season. I ain't seen nobody even go in the kitchen.
The
So I don't know.
up.
Man, listen, did they lose last Sunday too?
No, they only scored 6 points last Sunday. They won that game 6-0.
It was 6-0, bro.
They was 4-7 at first. So like that's what I'm saying. Like that's horrible. So y'all 5-7. Just imagine if Dak Prescott would have been 5-7, bro.
Hey, he said it's all the blood, man. Yeah. Real life. Hey, he sent a 60 piece.
Yeah, he sent everybody dub and Common Sense sent Wes a 10 piece. He said, nah, Wes, I'm not Corey, but left my ass off. But thanks for what you do for the nation. Can you speak on the third quarter defense? Seems that we give up long drives at the half. Let's talk about it.
Appreciate all y'all.
I would say it like this. I would say like this. I think it's not that the third quarter defense isn't like is an issue or something like that. I just think like this. In that second, it's not really the third quarter we need to focus on. You need to focus on that first quarter. You know what I'm saying? That first quarter, because the first quarter is what's really that's what their primary focus is. The third quarter is gonna be every team's third quarter initial is always gonna be the hardest drive because you have 2 quarters of what you now know a team is gonna do, and you have 15 minutes to sit in a room to come up with one drive. So the circumstances are like really good. Like you get what I mean? Like
I don't want to change the subject, man, but I gotta eat off this, bro. Listen, you remember all them haters was sitting there waiting, talking about, Justin Herbert can read defenses, or he gonna be like this. Where are these people at, man? I just wanted to get that off because I promise you, bro, it's a lot of people that was waiting in the bushes, waiting on Dak Prescott to have a down year and Kellen wanting them to cook so they could say Dak can't read defenses. Where are all those people at, man? Y'all need to put some respect on our QB, man. But yeah, man.
Real quick, let me read this 5-piece from Common Sense. He said, "My dog just showing love as always. Dark side Dak is spilling over to tight end, wide receiver, and O-line. Just need that in the running back room." He hit somebody with a 5-piece. Not sure.
That was on my side. Appreciate your comments, but I just get tired of that stuff, man. Like, man, these people who be making all these crazy statements, they don't have to stand on it. They just disappear. Like, I'm gonna start taking screenshots of you dudes because we gonna hold y'all accountable. We gonna hold y'all accountable, bro. We gonna hold y'all accountable because anything I say, I stand on it. You can come back to my show the next day and tell me how good or bad it was or how wrong I was. Y'all dudes just go creep in the bushes and go slick out the door. You know what I'm saying? They don't stand on their business. But all we see is those people not on Facebook or not on YouTube, or they'll be in the background. They ain't even commenting no more. Stand on what you say, man. I hate that. Not Dak smacking them around and you don't even give them, at least don't be a hypocrite. If you going to give them critiques, give them some props. That's all I'm saying.
Don't be a hypocrite. Be a big crit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the folks are sad though, man. Like, listen, you couldn't beat folks talking about Dak Prescott's interceptions. This man is leading the entire NFL in touchdown passes.
With 6 interceptions.
With only 6 interceptions, and this man can't even get a good job.
He's played every game, bro.
And he's played every game.
No, he didn't miss a game worth of time in the fourth quarter.
Actually, over a game worth of time.
Look how gangster that is, and he's still leading everybody.
Man, real talk, man.
That's gangster, man.
Man, that's the hate shit though.
Yeah, hey, let's talk. Hey, I want to talk about something, man, because I want to ask a real question, man, because, Dak is having an MVP season, but I also feel like Dak is doing a lot of things because you have no running game, bro. None whatsoever. And I'm going to be honest with you. I actually think that Dak has always been this quarterback that he is right now. He just hasn't needed to be. Yeah. Like, He hasn't needed to be this quarterback. Now we're seeing the type of quarterback that Dak is gonna have to be if we don't have a running game. And this is something I've always said. Like, look at Aaron Rodgers. Like, bro, Aaron Rodgers had to be Aaron Rodgers on the Green Bay Packers. Why? Because they never really had a legit running game. They never had anything to take the pressure off of him. So now you have Dak in these situations like this, and guess what? He's thriving. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Cowboys, I think Dak would be even better if you had a run game, because listen, Dak is good right now, and there's times in the red zone where they know we're throwing the ball, and he's still executing, bro.
That's what make it so impressive.
Like, they know we're throwing the ball, bro. They know it.
Look at the criteria Dak got to do just to get some props.
Teams know we're throwing the ball, bro. They know we can't run the ball, bro.
No, that's why they had to just say, okay, Dak playing good. They didn't.
But bro, they knew it. Like, bro, they have zero running game. You can't say.
Hold on.
You can't say Tony Pollard.
Wait. Can I say this for in defense of the Dallas Cowboys running game?
Do that.
How many teams do you think have rushed for more yards than the Cowboys?
I'm not talking about defensively. I'm talking about us rushing.
I said rushing. I'm talking about
maybe we might be middle of the pack.
I don't know. I mean, that's defense. I don't know.
I said rushing offense. I said rushing offense. How many teams
middle of the pack or slightly better than middle of the pack?
Well, I don't honestly. Not too many, because we blew 6 teams out. So theoretically, that wouldn't even. Most teams don't run when they're down. So, and in our backup quarterback. So I don't know. I'm not saying that would be. I don't think that question would be very conducive to this conversation, because we've been blowing so many teams out. So why would a team be running? We out of our. Most of the teams we beat this year we've beaten them by like 15, 20 points. So I don't think most teams are going to be running against us anyway. You know what I'm saying? But
I said us. I said our rushing offense. I'm talking about us rushing the ball.
You're talking about how good do we run with?
Yes, I'm not talking about.
We don't run good.
I said at least middle of the pack.
I mean, this is my thing. I'm going to say this. The numbers are going to say that we probably run better than a bunch of other guys who don't run well. Like, we're the ugliest girl. We're the prettiest girl in a room full of ugly girls. Congratulations.
These are the teams that have better rushing offense than the Dallas Cowboys. Ravens, of course. Dolphins, Bears, Lions, 49ers, Falcons, Browns, Cardinals, Eagles, and then the Bills.
God damn.
So we're 11.
But look, I say this, because I know you stand on them stats. But
I know what Wes is saying. We're beating the shit out of people. We're probably running the ball.
Oh my God! Listen, can I read this comment to y'all? Can I read this comment to y'all?
Let me say it before I forget. I just want to ask him. When in game, do you feel good about the run game? Because like it seems like
in game, I don't feel good about my running backs.
That's what I'm saying. So look, time out.
Wait a damn minute.
Hey, that is a good point. That is a good point. That is a good point.
Can I get my point out to y'all? Because running game,
because I'm Mr. Run the damn ball.
The running game not all about just the running backs. Who else is running the football? Turpin's running the football. CeeDee Lamb's running the football. Dak Prescott just ran the ball 7 damn times. So yes, I don't feel like my running backs are good, but I see that we're being very inventive in how we do actually run the football. So as a whole, like I actually like some aspects of our running game better this year than I did before, because Dak Prescott wasn't running the football. We weren't really utilizing Turpin in the run game. We weren't utilizing CeeDee Lamb in the run game. So those are some things that I do like.
Out, man.
I asked
a specific question. When it's time to run, do you feel good about the run game?
No, I don't. Hey, to answer your question, no, I don't. Okay, but I will say this too. Listen to me. I'm Mr. Run the damn ball. I just ordered 25 hat sets, and I'm supposed to be picking them. They're already paid for and printed up. I'm supposed to be picking them up. Just waiting for him to call me. And guess what? Even me, Mr. Run the damn ball, I don't want to give the ball to Tony Pollard 15 times right now. I don't.
Hey, what I said in the beginning of the year,
I'm not saying I'm lenient to what you're saying, because, like, listen to me. If you told me, like, we do have to run the damn ball, we do, but like, I'm not okay with giving the ball to, I'm okay with giving the ball to Rico 15 times. I'm okay with giving the ball to CD 8 times. I'm okay with Dak running the ball 8 times. Well, actually, what would you rather? Dak run the ball 7 to 8 times a game, or give the ball to, or hold on, let me finish. Dak runs the ball, set runs 5 to 8 times a game, or you're giving the ball to Tony Pollard 15 times a game. You can only have one. Which one would you rather?
But we do both. Look at
I
that.
know, but we don't do both. We ain't giving the ball to Tony Pollard 15 times a game right now.
I gotta look at the averages real quick.
He's not getting the ball 15 times. You know what I'm saying?
I can get Dak running the ball 4 times, maybe about 3 of them in the red zone, I'm good. Like I ain't got.
So then guess what? So think about this. At this point, I'm gonna tell you the issue with our run game is this, and this is what I've been saying.
Oh, shit.
Your best runner of the best runner of the football is in the running back. That's our problem.
Timeout. How many of those rushing yards came from the outside? I think that's the biggest difference. Like, stop running up
Tony
A-gap.
don't have the burst on the outside, bro. Tony does not have the burst on the outside right now.
Hey,
People keep listening to the
hold down now. I got the numbers. Y'all can calm down. I got it.
He's trying to do numbers. You can't stop us for our.
I'm trying to tell y'all what the hell he did with the carries. Y'all asked a specific question.
Hey, I love this though, because y'all see how passionate we are about this team. We gonna get off. Hey, it just happen like this sometimes. Go ahead.
Hey, but shit. So let me see.
CeeDee Lamb's your best running back.
Y'all gotta relax.
CeeDee Lamb is the best runner of the football on the team right now.
He is a natural runner.
Like if I gave the ball to CeeDee Lamb 15 times, I think that CeeDee Lamb would probably have 85 to 90 yards. I don't say no 100 yards.
I done seen CD do inside zone, outside zone, pitch, toss, reverse, jet sweep.
Bruh, and I'm gonna tell you the most gangster thing about CeeDee Lamb is this. The most gangster thing about CeeDee Lamb is this. He is lining up in the backfield, and these are non-trick plays. He is in the huddle. The defense can clearly see him lining up. He is putting his hands on his shoulder pads and tucking a ball like this and running and getting yards. So that's how I know it's not the offensive line. It is not Dak Prescott not wearing Jordans. It is Tony freaking Pollard, bruh. How looks the ball, bruh? Like Rico, this is what I think Rico should do.
If you want to see CeeDee Lamb running the ball, I have a video for it. Go check it out on my page.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, but Tony Pollard's longest run last game was 16 total yards, and that motherfucker came in between the center and the right guard.
So that was the 2 gap or the 1 center. Right guard, so that in the 1 gap.
Yeah. All right. He also had, and because they got this broken down, left. They ain't got the gaps on here because this is just a PFF breakdown. So they got left off left end, which is actually off of the tight end. They got left tackle, left guard, ML, MR, RG, RT, or RE. Right.
So the majority of yards came from where?
All right, he only had 68 yards first and foremost. So
I'm talking about it for the season, basically. I'm talking about kind of like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got them numbers, I feel you, but
I can go week by week and tell you, but I don't have the cumulative.
Yeah, and did y'all see that video when Tony Pollard was trying to tell the team to push Rico down in after he scored?
He said let Rico get some. Let Rick get some. Yeah.
And it's funny because listen, he did that same thing in Green Bay last year. And remember, the running back coach said that Tony Pollard came out the field and was like, "I'm done. I can't go no more." Bro, listen to me. The Cowboys are forcing people to be positions they're not. And guess what? You have some guys like Marquise Bell that it actually works out, and you have guys like Tony Pollard where it kind of works out, but it don't really work out.
Right. Yeah, we definitely need to. Like I said, I just don't feel good when we run the ball. I think it's up A gap though. I think. From the outside, I like
to feel confident handing the ball in the red zone to Tony Pollard to get a touchdown. If you can't say yes, then you don't feel confident. No. That's the only thing that matters, bro. No, I don't.
Not running it because in the red zone, typically you're gonna run up A gap. So I'm like, nah, I don't. Yeah.
Nah, I feel confident with Tony Pollard on the outside because even on this year, like his highest yards per carry comes on the outside.
And think about this. What was the whole reason why you kept Tony Pollard over Zeke? Is because of the burst. You're not getting the burst. Think about this. We're actually asking for what Zeke had. So we don't even care about the burst anymore. We don't care about that burst of energy speed that we thought we were going to get. We don't care about that anymore. We don't even care. We're actually asking for a power back. Because guess what? In the goal line, a burst doesn't matter. The defensive tackle linebacker's right in front of you. You are going to meet him. Y'all going to have a conversation.
I don't even understand why we just forcing the run in the middle, bro. Like it be wasting downs almost. Cause look, I think one of the problems may be I don't want to call nobody out. I don't want to do no research on no hit piece on the guy. But I bet you, if my suspicions serve me correct, I guarantee you that boy Tyler Biotis ain't cutting it up in the middle. I guarantee you. He ain't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting it in the middle. I guarantee. But they trust in Zach Martin. They trust in Zach. That's probably why they trying to run up A gap.
Zach been getting whipped too though. Zach's been getting dimed on a couple. I got a couple, man. Zach,
I guarantee you, Tyler Biotis been getting whooped in the middle. That's why we can't do it. I guarantee.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I guarantee you. That's why. Think about this. Tyler Biotis is gonna be the reason why you have a new center next year too. And everybody's like, "Why we didn't bring back our center?" Remember this. Remember this moment. You know what I'm saying? When we don't sign Tyler Biotis next year, and everybody's like, "Oh man, I can't believe we didn't sign our center. We don't have a center." I'm gonna tell you why. You couldn't even run last year. You were on the goal line and couldn't even get in the end zone. Let somebody else pay him.
Let me look what the boy doing this year.
You said that.
One penalty, 3 sacks allowed. His pass blocking grade is a 53. His run blocking grade is a 62. His overall is a 61. Total pressures allowed 21, which is sort of high for a center.
And this is the guy in a contract year.
Time out. And this is landlord just evaluating what I seen on film. I didn't look at no stats.
This is a contract year for him. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the reason why he hasn't. Because listen, if the Cowboys really valued Tyler, they would sign him.
All right, so 3 sacks allowed, 2 hits, 16 hurries, 21 pressures.
Oh my god,
bruh, sacks from the center position is bad. Centers don't give up sacks because
they don't play defense. From the center is bad.
You got to think like this. Centers typically don't give up sacks. You want to know why? Because defensive ends play on the edge.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a center giving up sacks, bro, you're not good, bro. A center giving up sacks.
Yeah, there's only a handful of good defensive tackles that get sacks anyway. So you really don't see a bunch of, high sack totalists giving up.
Osa has 2 sacks right now. And we're looking at him like, oh my god, because that's a lot from a defensive tackle. That's a lot.
Yeah, he got 3. You gotta have to show my boy some love.
How many air sacks Aaron Donald got? I'm just curious.
Aaron Donald, let me see. I don't think Aaron Donald having an Aaron Donald season. I say that he just had a sack last night, so he probably got some crazy shit.
Aaron Donald kind of got off on us this first time because of who?
He got 6 sacks.
He got 6 and Osa got 3. Good job, Osa.
Who was Aaron Donald Achilles heel kryptonite on the Cowboys? Because he ain't here no more. He ain't here no more. And then you seen AD, I believe he got 2 sacks on the Cowboys. He ain't never did nothing like that on us. Never. Like never. Yep. Even no matter how great he is, he never really just got off on the Cowboys like that.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. There's 2 guys on this offensive line that have not been playing up to par. I'm not gonna throw the other guy on the bus, y'all, because y'all probably already know who the hell I'm talking about. He's been better, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that he has not still been getting his ass whooped. Because I want y'all to remember it was a highlight play. Dak Prescott broke a tackle, started scrambling, threw a ball 17 yards down the field, and Ken Folk made a play down the side of the field. But somebody gave up what should have been a sack, and it was on the right side. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I ain't gonna throw nobody's name out there. But y'all know who the hell that was on. So there's two guys I know.
Rhyme with Peel or Phil.
Yeah, like listen, yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it. Yeah, I know. We ain't gonna talk about it because it ended up being a highlight play. Like, damn, Dak Prescott strong. He been in the weight room. Dak lifts and shit. Man, listen, if that had been a negative effect, or Dak Prescott had got hurt or some shit, and that man had a clear path to your quarterback, we would not be sitting here all shits and giggles right now.
And I'm proud they ain't blow the play.
He's coming off a major injury and starting in the very next year. I mean,
I know, and it's not his fault. I know it's not his fault. He's doing what he's and listen. He's coming off of a very serious injury. He's out there playing all year. I commend him for that alone, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like like it's all peaches and cream. Like this.
Time out. At what point do you commend the player for toughing it out, or you condemn the player for hurting his team?
If you don't have a good backup, if you have a good backup, then you're condemning him. But if you don't have a good backup, then guess what? You're rolling with him.
I mean, yeah, we ain't got no good backup. Them
So then,
boys.
guess what? We kind of got to keep them out
you
there.
got to commend them. Okay,
I'm
that's a great way to look at it. Though.
I'm just like, hey, I
Yeah,
appreciate
trade deadline's over.
Yeah, I appreciate you for holding it down because you could have just tapped out. You might listen. We don't know what this man going through just to play. He might be in chronic pain for all the hell we know. That's why I really don't want to throw nobody under the bus. Like you said, listen, he had a worse knee injury than Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray just came back a couple weeks ago. This man been playing since week 1.
Time out though. This right here too though. But you got it. Like if that was my son, I had this conversation with him. Be like, listen. You still putting that bad tape out there, and they still gonna use it against you. So he need to know that. He need to know that. Because the Cowboy gonna be like, Terrence, you did this. What's up on this restructure in the offseason? Like, for real, you know how we do, bro. We gonna be like, hey, thank you. Fist pump. We appreciate you, Terrence, man, for soldiering up for us. But let me get this restructure right here.
Yeah, I need about 10 of that 50 I gave you back, my boy. Like, what you mean?
Thanks. Yeah, exactly. But I'm
I gotta escape
out of here, man.
We said at the same time. Yeah, because it's 112. But
see, we be trying to work to the buzzer for y'all, man. We appreciate all the love and support.
And that's why y'all gotta make sure y'all reciprocate that love by hitting that star button and hit that Cash App button, because like I said, everybody on here is be jumping in and jumping out, man. So make sure you guys hit that star button, that Cash App on the way out. If you guys appreciate the content, we're gonna try to go back live. I will be live for my regular show later on today. So make sure y'all continue to tune in. Y'all know we got jerseys. I got Deron Bland jerseys coming in. I got sizes small through 3X coming in, and the 4X and all those other sizes come in later. But I got small through 3X coming in. They're $80. Just inbox me. I got you all day. West Coast Cannabis. You know we putting out some of the best green in America. Just inbox me.
Indeed, man. And hey, it's your boy Henny DeMoore reporting live from the liquor store. I'll probably be back live again about 6:30 or so. But thank y'all for showing love, supporting. Just make sure y'all hit that like and share on the way out. Hit that Cash App on the way out. Landlord, when the next time you going live, man?
Man, you know I go live at 11 a.m. Probably tomorrow. You know I'm gonna be at work the whole rest of the day. But you know I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. And what that boy West Coast be saying?
Never look down till the stars up. Peace.